My name is Derek. I want to talk to you about opiate withdrawal. Opiate withdrawal is someone that is physically dependent on drugs as opiates. Opiates is morphine, codeine, heroin, oxycodone, um, hydrocodone, fentanyl, methadone, and buprenorphine, but the last two treat addiction. So opiate withdrawal, short-acting opiates like oxycodone, heroin, Vicodin. They all have short half-lives, around 4 hours at the most, maybe 5 to 6 on hydrocodone, heroin maybe a half hour on doses, but you don't know the proper dose. So most people want to experience withdrawal to about 12 to 18 hours after last use. The first day is not bad. You'll feel nauseous, cramps, restless, anxiety, can't sleep, a session, can't think right, all you're doing is thinking about it. Day two, you're sneezing, you're running the toilet, you're coughing, you got goosebumps, you're pouring in sweat, but you're freezing at the same time. You're kicking, like your legs are physically kicking. That's why they call it kicking the habit in cold turkey, because your skin gets all goosebumps and you're cold. Looks like turkey skin or chicken skin. I don't know why they say kicking the chicken. But to get that monkey off your back, it's a process. Your brain got to heal. Addiction is the disease to your brain. If someone says high blood pressure and diabetes, ain't it, I messed it up, but say addiction's not a disease, you did it to yourself. So look at the people that are fat, high blood pressure, diabetes, all because they had bad diets. They could have stopped that. Lung cancer, all these are preventable shit. Diseases that you cause by putting stuff into your body. You know, if that person didn't wake up and say, I want to be 600 pounds today, I didn't wake up and say, I want to be a junkie, sticking needles in my arm and having problems. People with diabetes and high blood pressure, you know, they didn't want to spike themselves with needles in the stomach, but they don't leave the candy alone or the sugars and stuff. And the guy with high blood pressure, he drinks beer and eats the worst food ever. They had chicken wings and hamburgers, cheesesteaks, anything filled with grease. And they're all diseases. Most high blood pressure is caused by what you eat. Diabetes is what you eat. Fat people is how much you eat and lack of exercise. So, disease of addiction is a disease. Anyone tells you you don't have a disease, tell them, I wish you the best luck, but I need to treat my disease. And only experts can help me. Not all these know-it-all parents and everything, they can't help you. They don't know shit. They always sabotage you. You know, they're always putting you down or giving you money and stuff. They're enablers. They help feed half of these children's addictions because they don't listen to the expert. When the expert says your child should be on Suboxone, put your child on Suboxone. Alright, let's get back to these full agonist opiates like heroin, oxycodone withdrawals. I started, I think it was in day 2. Day 3 to 4 with them kind of drugs, you'll be at your peak. Miserable. By day 4, now you should start swinging around the door. The light should be opening. You should start feeling a lot better, maybe getting out of bed, walking around. By day 7, you should be almost there. By day 10, you should not have no physical symptoms. Now, here's the hard part. Pause. Post-acute withdrawal syndrome can last for years. It's going to make you feel depressed. You're going to have insomnia. Not going to be able to sleep. And that's where 90% of people relapse because they do not know how to live life on life's terms. I'm one of them. I've been a suffering opiate addict for 15 years. I'm 30 years old. I cry all the time about this shit. I want to make better choices for myself. I'm fed up with it. I lost everything. But, you know, from past experience of being clean, it gets better each day. The simple thing is, once you make it through the physical part, pause is more, do your disease trying to tell you to fail But you as a human, make the choices. Don't go there. Don't do it. Don't pick up. One is way too much, and 1,000 is never enough. Go to NA meetings. If you're into boxing, get a counselor. Talk to the doctor. Don't let people tell you it's a drug for a drug, because boxing is a partial agonist, so it only stimulates your MU receptors to a certain point. The point is equal to about 40 milligrams of methadone. It's enough to keep people from withdrawing and craving. It's actually a very miracle milestone in opiate addiction. I currently take them. I think they are one of the best medicines they have for people that are suffering. So if I didn't have this, I would have probably been dead. Don't let anyone tell you that you just, you're stuck on them. If you're taking them, just, someone gets on you about taking it, and then they're taking some for high blood pressure, so stop taking your high blood pressure. Most likely when you stop taking that, they have heart problems. They get hypertension, real worse than what they had before, high blood pressure. So that can cause strokes or heart attacks. So if you stop taking your Suboxone, you can have respiratory failure or HIV or hepatitis C. So they all lead to one simple place, death. So if you compare that high blood pressure to opiate addiction, same thing. That person wouldn't leave salt alone. About 80% of them people. I can't say it all. Some people are born with hypertension. But, it can be prevented. Same thing with diabetes, lung cancer. Someone that smokes, you're going to get lung cancer. Like me. Or you're going to luck out with emphysema. They're all diseases caused by the damn cigarette. But, when you're withdrawing, stay positive. There's some little medicine advices. I will go get yourself some cold medicine with DMX in it. That'll help. Like Mucinex. That'll help with all that freaking fluid you get. Drink a lot of water. Take some Viera root, B12, multi-complex. I would also get melatonin. I'll take the shit during the daytime too. Try and get an hour nap where you don't have to lay there and be suffering. I would say get some lopromite. Lopromite is an opiate. It's in anti-diarrhea. Only you gotta read it. Some of them is not made with lopromite, like Pepto-Bismol. That pink stuff, that's not lopromite. You gotta go ammonium AD and generic anti-diarrhea. That's lopromite. Also, I would not suggest this, but if you have them, doctor gives them to you. Benzos, Xanax, clotidine, Lazepams. Would only take them to you get past the peak. The peak from short-acting opiates is about the third to fourth day from heroin, Oxycontin. Methadone and Suboxone, your peak's about 5 to 7 days, with about 2 weeks long of being sick. Methadone, I hear stories over a month, because it builds up in your body. Suboxone, the most, is about 2 weeks, with little lingering symptoms for about a month. But Suboxone withdrawal is half as bad as methadone, heroin, and all that. I'll do a lot of exercises and everything. Keep your mind off of it. Don't lay in bed. You'll suffer that way. You'll feel worse. And give you one little best advice. Only for certain states. If you have medical marijuana, get it. It will work. It will help with probably half of your symptoms. If you can't smoke it, eat it. Eat a gram. We're talking potent stuff, so you're going to get ripped. It might cause you a little panicky, but don't mind that. Antihistamines like sleeping aids, they'll help, but sometimes they back up and they cause restless legs real bad. Get some joint aching cream, that helps. Melatonin, Viera root, B12 complex. What else did I say? Lopromite, cough medicine with DMX in it, because it's kind of like an opiate for that. If you have benzos, the first 3 days only. If you can get, doctor can give you Clotidine. Clotidine will stop that panicky feeling. Sorry, it's getting a little late, but I'll let you go. I wish you guys best luck. Just remember, one day at a time, and it gets better every day.